Okay, good morning to all of you guys and happy Tuesday to all of you guys. And thank you for taking time to join us on today's training class. Today is March the 8th. And to all your beautiful and lovely ladies out there, happy International Women's Day. Yay, give yourself a round of applause. Without you ladies, we wouldn't be here. So thank you guys. For sure, that's true, right?
That's a very true statement.
Right? So power to you ladies. All right, so all of you guys. Okay, so again, today we're gonna go through different trainings. Talk about how to do so what do we do when we take a listing, or if we have a buyer, a seller, right? Now what, right? So I'm gonna show you different steps in case a seller does fall on your lap, not literally, but on your hands. What's the next step? That again, you go to Amanda, to Eddie, to Maria, to myself, to yourself. How do you handle this, right? So if neither Eddie, Amanda, myself, or Maria is not here, then it's up to you to take action, right? But again, we'll all be here. So first things first, the address today we're gonna be focusing on. Nice. Whose dog is that? Freddie
Manuelos.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's gonna be focused on 8232 Greenwich Street in Downey. Okay, this property at one point it was actually expired back in 07. So it gives you more or less an idea how the house looks from back then. But again, we're talking about what, 15 years ago, right? Yes, 15. Yeah, wow. And now keep in mind that you definitely don't have to get it. Well, you have to get an idea more or less how the property looks from the inside or from the outside before giving a price. Okay, and now if you don't have an idea of the way it looks, then follow your scripts. There's a couple of questions on the Mike Ferry scripts that it does ask. Have you done any changes to the property and renovations? Since you live there, have you done any upgrades? Kitchens, bathrooms, windows, roofing, you name it, etc. So the key here is to continue asking questions, because if you don't know the way the house looks, most likely you're gonna give not a good price, or So when it comes to that, so let's me go ahead and Eddie, if you allow me to please share my screen.
It's all set, buddy.
Oh my God, you're on top of it. Nice. Okay. Fast. See. All right. So let me go ahead and share my screen and put my. Okay, and I believe. So first things first, okay? So now what we want to do first before we go anywhere else, right? We want to go to Zillow, because people nowadays, they always use Zillow for their estimates, for their value, and they always claim that Zillow always offers them a higher price, right? So you always go to Google, type in the address, and search it, right? And here it is. So Zillow is your first stop, and it's going to give you a price of what? The system is 705,800. Okay, so take a note of that. Okay, write it down. Right there. Once you get that out of the way, close your Zillow, go back to your Google, and then we're gonna go to Google Maps. Google Maps. Okay, because now we want to get an idea how the property looks, right? In today's marketplace, I guess, in a way. And the best way is to keep track of this right here.
2019.
2019. So that's about 2 years ago, right? Now, if you're local, please go ahead and drive by the property, okay? And go see the property, and also take a picture of the home, okay? So right there, okay? If you're local in the area. If you're not, then, well, just use Google Maps right there. And you can actually, if you click on it, right? Back in 07, it gives you a different picture from back in the days. And then continue here, 2012. It's much better right here, nice and clean, right there. 2017. So there's mattresses right there.
Not good.
Not good. There's a 1965 Mustang right there, where it wants it.
That's pretty good.
Right, and then that's it. So the house is getting worse by the years. It seems like it, right? the landscaping is getting deteriorated and so on. But again, regardless, it gives you an idea of the way the house looks. Now you can always pan out, right, and see the neighborhood, how it looks. It looks really nice. Oh, look, cul-de-sac. The cul-de-sac. So we have a dead end. It's a cul-de-sac. So a house, yeah, nice neighborhood in Downey.
Rafa has a question.
What's the zip code?
The zip code is in the chat, Rafa 90242. Okay, continue going with this. So now we have an idea of what the way the house looks. So let's go back to the property and let's take a nice little screenshot. Okay, so we take a nice little screenshot of the house.
Print screen, by the way.
Yes, and on your keyboard, there should be a little keystroke that says print screen. Okay, make sure to hide your cursor out of the way. And then hit print screen. There you go. I see it. Okay. Okay, now we're done with that. Now we go back to minimize this. That. Go back to my
Share screen again.
screen right there. Let me open my paint. Okay, now we go back here to share screen right there. Go to paint on your computer on your PC. Brenda, I apologize. I know you have Mac, so have fun with that. All right, so from here now hit on your paint computer, hit Control and V, and then you see the actual print screen that you did on your Google Maps.
That's Control V as in Victor.
Yeah, Control V. Thank you, Eddie. Okay, and then I'm gonna crop it. Right, actually first I'm going to select it right there, and then it's clean, and then now crop it. There we go, and then file, save as a JPEG. Okay, right there, and then give it a name. Right, so it's going to be A232. Brunash. Okay, then we can go back to our screen. Okay, now get out of the way. Now what's next, right? We get the CMA, I'm sorry, we got the Google picture, Zillow. Now where? Well, we're gonna log into our MLS, right? Go to MLS, log in. Here, Realist. There. So when you first log into your MLS, okay, and this is, please take notes on Brenda and Ethan. Okay, because I know you guys don't have access to the MLS yet. Okay, but eventually you guys will. You have different icons here, okay, and the icons is for Realist right there, and Brenda from Southfield. I'm sorry. Realist right there. Okay, click on that. Now, if this is your first time logging into Realist, okay, it's gonna give you a prompt to select a disclaimer, to accept all the bunch of stuff and everything. Say yes, and then you gotta select your counties, okay? Because by default it's gonna have Alameda County, okay? So again, you gotta come back here to the change counties right there, and then instead of being Alameda, you wanna select the ones you're currently to work with, okay? Which is LA County, Riverside, San Diego most likely, San Bernardino, Orange. Riverside, Ventura, and okay. And once you're done with those, you can hit apply. Okay, you can select up to 8 different counties. Okay, in the area, hit apply, and you're done. Now from here, now we put our address 832 Brunash, right? And it's street, and just like that. And that's going to give you the actual information about the property. Currently, again, it was listed on the MLS because it has MLS information right here. So it's, back in the days, it was 3 bedrooms, 3 bath, Sales price 49,000. Wow. Sale date, we don't have that. Square feet, lot size, year built, type is SFR. SFR stands for what? Single family residence. Okay. So we definitely gotta make a note of our square feet and our lot size and year built and how many bedrooms and how many baths. Now we notice this gentleman, Mr. Jonathan, Fong, and Roger, right, have a different tax billing address, right? So what does that mean? Anybody want to answer that question?
Absentee owner.
Yes, right. Come on, give them a.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, slipped out. You said anybody.
Well, anybody except Eddie.
All right.
Yes. So most likely they're absentee owner, right? They live in Inglewood, and most likely this house is being rented. Again, it's a possibility. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
But again, and that's what you gotta ask your seller, right? Are you currently living there, or is it rented out? And first, now, continue going down the now.
Yes.
Keep in mind, okay. Now, sometimes there's discrepancies on the actual MLS square feet and the title square feet taxes. Okay. Keep in mind that we as the agents, okay, we can modify and alter the square feet, the bedrooms, the lot size, the year built on the MLS when we input the listing. So we always gotta go based on the tax records. Okay. Let's continue going down, right? And right here, where it says characteristics. Now you see right here, lot size. So our lot size is, again, it is accurate, 7,087. Year built, I'm sorry, square feet, 1747.
1744.
I'm sorry, 1744. Thank you, Eddie. And now you notice here now,
What?
your discrepancy right here. See that right there? Tax shows 4 bedrooms. MLS shows 3 bedrooms. Tax shows 2 bathrooms. MLS shows 3 bathrooms. So something's going on there, right? And this is the actual discrepancy I was telling you guys. Okay. So now, since we have seen the property, right? I'm gonna go based on the 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. Now, so what's the best way to find out? Well, again, ask your seller. You know, seller, I noticed that this property at one point you had it for sale, or you bought it back then, right? Now let me ask you, does it have 4 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms? Does it have 2 bathrooms or 3 bathrooms? Okay. So it's always good to ask. Now, year built, 1950, but you have another year, effective year built. So what does that mean? Do we go based on year and the effective year built or the year built? Anybody? Except Eddie? Who wants to take a lucky answer? Lucky guess.
Add-on?
I'm sorry, Keith.
Was it
Go ahead,
add-on?
Yami.
I'm sorry. Was it maybe some add-on or something?
Yeah,
Ready?
put on, right? But yeah, the year built was 1950.
Okay,
But again, we definitely got to go and check tax records, right?
okay.
So yes, 1950. Let's see, the year built. Thank you. Okay, so 1950, right? So we have our square feet, our lot size, our bedrooms, our bath. Brenda from South was asking, what is the difference? Most likely something was added to the property, or some changes to the property, Brenda. And to find out is always check with see the records, right? To see why is there a change on the year built. Okay. All right, continue with that. Continue. Let's see what else we need. Let's see. So that's pretty much it right now. Okay, we got that. Now, also, if you want to get an idea more or less what Realist has to say on the value, here it is. Okay, now you have another value right there, 694, 800, 684, 694, 800. Okay. Again, keep in mind that Zillow said what? 705, 800. And your Realist now is giving you a value and also gives you a range as well. And the value is as of March 2nd, 2022. Now, the confidence score is pretty low, right? It's not really accurate. But again, your score will be more accurate on this, right? So now, in case you want to see when it was property was listed for sale, here it is. Scroll down. Here's the actual MLS ID. Okay. This will give us now the it expired. Okay, right there. And then we can scroll to the pictures, get in there the way it looks from the inside. If it's still the same way, we don't know that, right? Now that looks like probably is what? Tile flooring, marble, maybe something like that, right? The kitchen, dining set, right? Well, kitchen, I'm sorry. Okay, granite. Good sized bathroom right there. Wow, pretty. Family room, I'm assuming.
You think that's what they did? They converted one of the small bedrooms into a bathroom, master bath or something like that.
Yeah. Because right here, if you notice here, okay, please keep an eye on the pictures. What is this here, folks? What is this here?
That used to be a closet, no?
Closet, exactly, right? See that? So this used to be a closet at one point. So maybe when you took the pictures, right? This is a bedroom, but they're using it as a family room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like
But-
Mr. Pagan asked a question.
oh. Mike's asking how confident score and how reliable is it? Pretty much, Mike, those scores honestly, is based on the data they collect on the actual what is it called on them?
They use an algorithm.
Yeah, algorithm, exactly.
They
Yes.
use an algorithm that takes you know, the comparables in the area, maybe permits stuff they pulled. It also takes into consideration bills, believe it or not, and even receipts that they can go track back to that person to see if they've done improvements in a lot. But a 66% score is pretty low from what I've seen.
Thank you for having me. All right, so again, so now we know it is most likely a 4-bedroom, right? With this, right? Because this has a closet. All right, so we have an idea more or less how the property looks. You're welcome. Okay, now let's work on our CMA, right? So let's go ahead and go back to my matrix right here. And we're gonna scroll down, CMAs. I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry, I apologize. Search, residential, and then go to CMA right there. Okay, from here, we go to coming soon, actives, close, right? Now, I'm gonna also select expires, okay, just in case you have a seller who's thinking about pricing the home over market price, right? To give you an idea more or less how common we go from fantasy land to reality land, right? All right, single family residence, Downey, right there. And now here comes the fun part. Okay, so from here, again, coming soon, actives, close, expires, single family, in city of Downey, right? We don't care for the bedrooms right now or the bathrooms. We just care for the living area. Okay, so get your calculator, your phone out there. You have it with you. Okay, and let's do some math. Okay, so now we're gonna multiply 1744 times 80%, and that's your low range on the square feet. And now we get the same number, 1744 multiplied times 120%, and that's your high end range. Okay, so we do a 20% range on the low end and the high end. Again, we do a 20% range between the low and the high of the square feet. So again, 1744 times 80% is 1,385. That's the low. And then 1744 times 120 is 2092.8. So we round it off to the nearest 10, right? 3 right there.
Well, Freddie.
Yes, Brenda.
No, this is Naomi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Naomi. I'm sorry, Naomi. Sorry.
Listen, I got the 1.395.2, but what
Yes.
did you get the 2093? Where did you get that from?
Okay. So did you multiply 1744, right?
Yeah,
Times
times.
120? I'm sorry, huh?
Yeah, times 0.80.
Yeah, so multiply 1744, right? Your square feet
Yeah.
times 120% equal.
Oh, I didn't go there. Sorry.
You good?
Yeah, okay, I'm good.
Okay, honey, you good. Okay. So right there, right? So now we have a range between 1395 and 2093, right? That's our range between the homes in the area.
Okay.
That's it. Nothing else. Okay. Don't worry about it. And anything else, just leave it alone. Okay. Again, just focus on the statuses, the type, the city, and the living area. That's it.
Mhm.
Nothing else. Okay.
Ethan wants
From
to know
here-
why 20%.
I'm sorry.
Ethan wants to know why 20%.
Why not? The reason why, Ethan, is because that's the actual percentage, more or less, appraisers would do a range of square feet when they do actually comparables in the area. Okay, so right now we're looking for comparables to give a price to this property. Okay, so when we go back to the seller, we go suggest a price, what we could recommend, right, to list a price for the home for. Okay, that's why. So that's what appraisers use towards a formula, a percentage. From here, we go to map. On top right there. Then, of course, this is the entire Downey area, right? We want to go to jump to address right there, right here. And then we punch in our address street, right? Okay. And then from here on your keyboard, hit enter, okay? Hit enter, and that's gonna pinpoint your property where it's actually located right there, okay? So now from here, okay, you wanna stay within at least a mile or a mile, at the very worst, 2 miles away radius from the property, okay? So you guys always do your little radius right there, right here. Left click on it, and then scroll up. But you notice that's too far away. So let's focus more, because there's a lot of comparables in the area. So let's keep it about a half a mile, or maybe a mile. Right there. Okay. Okay. So now you might ask yourself, well, Freddie, there's a lot of color-coded houses out there, right? Well, greens means they're actives. Reds mean they have closed. Black ones, they have expired. And the pinkish are coming soon. Okay, right there. So again, green, actives, red have closed, black ones have expired, and these ones are coming soon. Okay, Rafa's asking me, how do I put the circle? You gotta go up here, Rafa. This is draw the radius, okay? And then with your mouse, left click, and then drag your mouse outside. It's a circle. Right. So now we're gonna go back to our subject property, and then we're gonna see what's around it first. Okay, the first homes in the area. Now, another thing you wanna know, also keep in mind, that you never run across any major streets. Okay, like Lakewood. Okay, you don't across major either canals or river bends or freeways as well. Okay. So no major streets. Okay, maybe also Paramount as well, so it could be a major street. Okay.
Unless you know the area, no, right, Freddie?
Excuse me?
Unless you're familiar with the area, right?
Exactly, yes, unless you're familiar with the area, okay? Because on this side, right, homes are more expensive than this side here. Okay, so let's focus here on the east of Paramount, right? So we have what is out right there. So we have this one first. It's sold for $990 on Coast Street, 8139 Coast Street. Okay, so we click on it. Now, if you notice here, this property is in our price range, on our square feet range, right? Now we get to take a peek at the property, that way it looks. Go to the pictures. Okay, 2-car garage, really nice, right? Upper floors, recessed lights. It has central heating and air, most likely. Okay, so again, please look at the entire picture, okay? What does it has? Okay, fireplace. Okay, just really nice, right? From moldings, open kitchen. Right there. Granite countertops, new cabinets, really nice. Stainless steel appliances, dishwasher, the bedrooms, okay. With the shutters, nice dual vanity mirrors, sinks. And this one has a jet spa tub. See that right there? Okay,
Remember not to say jacuzzi tub.
not jacuzzi. Not jacuzzi, why is that, Eddie?
Guess it's a brand.
Brand, right? Yeah.
And I still see that a lot in listings.
Yeah. So FYI, for all of you guys, okay, please take note. If for whatever given reason, okay, you have a house, a listing that has a pool and a spa, like it's not a jacuzzi, it's called a spa. Okay, jacuzzi is an actual brand. Take note of that. Continue with this. So it has like nice little enclosed patio, TV outside. So it's pretty nice, right? Nice home. Palm trees. Okay. Generator in the garage. Wow. Nice aerial shots. Okay. Like right there. See right there? Right there? What is that, Naomi? Can't hear you, Naomi.
Say what now?
What is that right there? What is this called right there? Right there.
Pool,
Yeah, but the point, what else?
jacuzzi?
Oh, Dios mío santo.
Spa
Spa.
tub.
Okay, spa tub.
On top. Yes. Not jacuzzi. It's a spa tub.
Okay, all right.
Call it spa tub. Yes. All right. So this house looks really nice. So now, is this a good comparable? It could be, right? So select it right there. Go back to our map. Close it right here. And go back here to the bottom. Oh, there you go. On 1, 2, oh, before we go to the other ones, when did this one close? Let's continue. Let's see. When did it close? Let's go to the bottom. 6 days in the market. Is from 919 to 990, right? Not bad, right? And it sold for how much? I'm sorry, it sold when? Back in January, right? 2 months ago. And they were paying how much? 2%. Right, next one. Bottom. There. So 12209 Dolan Avenue in Downey, another one, 699,999, and it sold for 735,000. It took 11 days to sell, and it sold back in October of last year. Okay, and this one actually sold by not our company. Okay, now keep in mind there are multiple Berkshire Hathaway Home Services out there. Okay, not to be confused with our brokerage. Okay. Now, what's our license number? Anybody? Besides Eddie? Ours. Brenda says 00338699. Yes? Yes. Okay. 00338699. Does that anyone here? No, right? So this is not from our brokerage. Okay, keep it in mind. All right. Let's see the pictures. Okay, trees in the front, carpet, outdated, has Formica. Okay, Formica countertops, not very pleasant. The cabinets are nice, not bad. Open kitchen, carpet. It looks like it might have a central air and heating. Really old style. Yeah. When you see a heater next to a toilet, that's pretty old. Okay. Nowadays, it's not very common. Most likely, you have them on the actual ceilings, radiant heat. Okay. So you have your laundry right there. Okay, patio, backyard, and that's it. So this house is not bad. It shows nice again. Right, and again, so back in October. So it's also a good comparable as well. Go back to your map. Right there. There's another one. Okay. On 11912 Tristan Avenue Drive. And this is so for 805 to 830 right there, 3 and 2. Now this is a little smaller square feet. And it sold back in February, last month, actually, about 2 weeks ago. Okay. The pictures, 1-car garage. Not bad. Driveway. Okay. Tile flooring right there. Continue. I don't see no ducts. So this one might not have central heating or air. Nice bathroom, right? It's not bad. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. Now this is something, it could be dangerous. So I stepped up. Dining area right there. Fireplace. Recessed lights. Well, some recessed lights. Okay. Dining area. Kitchen. Granite. That's a bedroom. And again, jets. Jacuzzi jets? No, spa jets. Okay. Backyard. Nice little home. Not bad for 830. Okay. Another good comparable. Back to the map. Now, how many compares do we need?
3.
6.
Tres. Yep. So far we have 3, right? So now let me see the ones. Now let's see our competition, right? Okay, because our competition will give us a prize to get an idea more is what not to price our home at, right? So this house, wow. Okay, nice open floor plan, nice open kitchen. From the kitchen to the living room. So it has also central air and heating. Right there, just want to fun apart. This is lights, okay. Continue, driveway. 2-car garage, attached garage, of course. Okay, main focus on the living room. Okay, come on. Take appliances, okay. Hallway, bathroom, shower, sandy shower. Yes, what happened?
No, this bathroom doesn't look as nice as the other one.
No. It's better. Okay. There. Another bathroom. Small. Okay. So this one has what? Warranty. And it is actually for sale. It's active right now, right? And how many days in the market?
80.
88.
And it was pending.
It was pending at one point. And it fell through, right? And so again, this was listed back in November with 50%. Tony. So this is a little, or I believe this is a little overpriced, but who knows? We'll see right now on leads. Back to there. Here's another one right there. On Lendora, 8544. This house might need work. Who knows? Okay, has hardwood floors, a little outdated, tile, fireplace. And this one, it looks like it has gas fireplace. Okay. Okay, tile countertops, all the cabinets, even the refrigerator's old. Okay, yeah, it's pretty outdated. But the floor is really nice. Really flooring
Parquet wood flooring.
there. Yeah, so it's linoleum. So that's it. So $7.99 has 12 days in the market. Not bad. Okay, so good size. And again, this was also pending at one point, and I was active. Hey, what's going on here? Right, something's going on. Okay, and you have Bell Flores, co-bank ambassador, and this was listed. It was actually again about a month ago. Actually, a month ago was listed. Okay, so another comparable, right? There, and then I was looking at the ones that expired. Why did it expire and how long did it expire? Okay, I guess I had it for a higher price. Now this error means that it was reduced. Okay, original price $825. Reduced at $7.99 with 0 days in the market. That's pretty weird. Okay. Corner house, window bars, and that's it. We don't get, okay, 3-car garage. And that's all we have. So this house was expired by Joel Naranjo. Notice back in September of last year. So it was listed back in May. It was modified and expired, right?
Click on days on market.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hold.
let's see. So it was
Incomplete, coming soon.
complete, 2%, 825, and then right away he reduced it. Canceled, active, active, hold, hold, active, active, hold. Yeah, active, hold, withdrawn, and then it expired.
Change their
So
mind.
I'm sorry.
They probably changed their mind.
Yeah. Now would it be a good comparable? No. Okay. Now I know that I already selected three comparables for the actives, right? But I believe this one is not a good comparable. Too pricey in looks really nice. So let's go search for more comparables.
Freddie, do you try to paint a picture? Like if you know that the house that you're trying to get a listing on, you feel like, oh man, it needs a lot of work. You know,
Yes.
you never show properties that sold or are listed very high, right?
Of course not. No.
Why
Yeah.
is that?
Why is that? Because again, you gotta keep in mind that every seller, right, thinks their home is a castle. If it's right home, my home's a castle. Again, it's the best house on the block. It's gonna suffer this much, right? So honestly, you gotta bring them back again to reality, brother. Again, from fantasy land to reality land, right? Again, look, I know you think your house is worth this much and you think it's this much, but again, keep in mind that it's not. And based on this, I'm showing you what your house can be sold for. Based on comparables, again, apples to apples, not orange to apples. Again, yeah, house can show really nice and well, like the person that is deleted, right? But again, yeah, we could definitely sell this price. We could definitely get your price what you want. But if your house looks like this or like that, right?
So it's
But
a
if
good
it's
way to tell them your house is not nice without really telling them.
exactly, yeah. Because again, it's like there's our strips, right? This house shows better than your house, or your house is better than this house, right? Or this is similar, right? So you gotta put them again, tell them how it is. Again, we're not being rude or crude. We gotta be honest. Your house shows better, or this house shows better than your house, right? Now, right here, it looks like they're living in cactuses in Arizona. Okay, so again, it's I guess 2-car garage, I guess, yeah, right? Okay, wow. Yeah, something's going on here. Okay. Not bad. Okay, it's vacant. Open. Now, is this laminated or hardwood floors?
It looks laminated.
How can you tell?
Repeating
Cause
pattern.
one of my buildings is like that.
I'm sorry, say that again, Brenda.
Naomi.
Oh, Naomi. I'm sorry. Naomi, I'm sorry. I apologize. Naomi, why is that, Naomi?
Cause it looked like one of my floors in my apartment building.
Okay, it's possible. Okay, well, keep in mind that nowadays laminated flooring or hardwood floors kind of look the same. So don't give it a name, just floors. Just be careful how you come across those words. Yeah, because the last thing you want to say it is hardwood floors when it's not, and it's laminated, or it's laminated and it's hardwood floors. So be careful
You-
unless you want to ask the seller. Naomi. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, again, based on the pictures, it does look like laminated, but again, I don't want to guess, right? Okay, so again, I continue with this. It has acoustic ceilings or popcorn ceilings nowadays. Hair, heating, continue the pictures, the floor plan.
Fluorescent light bulb on top.
Fluorescent. Right there, yeah. Yeah. One of the rooms, kitchen. So this house is a little bit outdated, right? Really outdated. Okay, enough of that. But it's sold for $757, not bad. Okay, and it closed back when 12 days in the market. And it closed back in September. Well, this can be a good comparable. There. Okay. So we have 3 actives, here's one more active. On Smallwood. And that's it. Okay. So 789, 28 days in the market. Now, if you guys notice here, okay, that build trend, okay, homes are staying more active on the MLS. See that? They're not selling that quick like before. Why is that? Well, because the market is changing, it's shifting, right? Rates have gone up. People are getting more little, I guess, scared to jump in. But again, they're still low. So, really nice. Okay. Backyard. Okay. Small living room. Wow. Look at that. Wow. What is that right there? The TV. Projector TV. Wow. That's pretty nice. China. Okay. Right there. Not bad. Breakfast nook right there. Look at that. Nice. Memory lane. Cool. Okay, not bad. It's not okay. So, all right. So you have 3 and 3, right? So now that we have those 3 and 3, right? We want to select them, right? We want to, okay, yeah. Select our 6 list comparables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So now we want to actually go back to our radius right here. Left click. Oh, sorry. No, again, frame. Go back to the, and then delete shape right there. Okay. And now we want to use our little polygon right there. Drop polygon. And now we're going to use our mouse again. Left click. Okay, come on. What's that? Give me that. Okay. Here. I can't draw my polygon.
If you've already selected it, wouldn't it just pop up on the results or no?
It will, but it'll give you all the properties, Eddie.
Well, click on results.
See?
And now,
Yeah.
now go to where on the refine
Fine.
and then hit narrow.
Okay, there you go. That's the trick. I wasn't aware. Thank you. Okay. So again, so go back to actions, refine, and there. Okay, cool. All right. So we have 3 actives and 3 souls, right? From here now, we gotta go to what? To back to actions and go to print real fast. Okay. From here, we're gonna do a quick CMA right there. Print it. Okay. And now this is to give you an idea more or less, an average, right? The ones are actives, those have closed. So we have maximum, minimum, average, and medium, right? Depending the way that your property looks, right? If it's maximum, you're talking about, nice house, pristine, clean, upgraded, the works, right? Minimum needs work, it's outdated, it's beat up. Average, the average home, and something with the medium, right? So now, if we go based on the, let's say our house medium or average, right? So if you go to the average, right? The average dollar per square foot, right, is $525.22. So go back to your calculator. Go back to your calculator. And let's multiply 525.22 times our square feet, which is what? 1744. And that's going to give us price of what? $915,983. Am I correct? Yes?
Yes.
Thank you, Brenda from Southfield. Okay, now let's say our house, right, needs work, right? Let's go to the bare minimum. Now you get our minimum square feet dollar price, 492.30 times 1744, and now we have 858,571. So we have a range between 858 to 915, right? On the low and the high. Now, if you're gonna get excited about your property, right? Right, go to the maximum right here. 56309 times 1744, and that's gonna give us all the way to 982.28. Okay. But then again, you notice that what your competition is selling for 789, 799, and then 999, close to $1 million, right? But the homes you have selected here now, keep in mind, these properties have a lower square feet, right? Less square feet, right? You have selected because our property is 1744. Now, I doubt it, and I would never recommend you guys to price your home at 982, not even 915 or 858, because you're gonna be above your competition. So our CMA, we did it wrong, right? Because again, Zillow says what? Zillow says 705, Realist says 694. So what's going on here? What? I hear you. It's not gonna, can't hear. I'm sorry. Okay, so pretty much yes. So our CMA is inaccurate. Or is it? Anybody?
Would you pick like somewhere in the middle?
Where, Brenda?
Lower?
From here?
Oh, yeah, like, so you said the highest price was 9.
Okay, at the maximum, right? He's gonna give us
Maximum was
982, 28
982.28.
thousand, right?
And then 800 would be too high,
Exactly.
correct?
Right.
So what about, I would say like in that 774, 757 range.
Between these two. Well, yes and no, Brenda. Now we gotta take into consideration, right? The square feet
Mhm.
also as well,
That's right.
right? Now, because again, if we do okay, let's go back to our calculator, right? And we do, let's say, for example, let's see, let's do 760, okay, for example, right? 760,000 divided by 1744,
Oh,
that's gonna give us
760,000.
435.79 to 78 on the dollar per square feet, right? Ethan's asking now, what is the estimate for Realist? The estimate, Ethan, is 694,800. So we're still way up there because we don't want to guesstimate, right? A price. We want to get an accurate price. And this was it gets tricky, right? So we got to go back to our comparables. Because I would not price my home at even at the very lowest with the minimum. I'm sorry, with the minimum square feet, right? At 858, 571, because I'm way above my competition. See that here? Those are actives. And if my property needs work, most likely I'm going to help this homes so quicker than my home. Does that make sense? If I go back to the seller and tell seller, look at seller, your house is worth 858. Let's put it in the market. And that house needs work. Again, your house needs work, and this was don't. Then people are gonna go to this, make an offer on this property first, and so quicker. So let's go back to our realist, right? Our matrix. Okay, back to the matrix, and go back to the map. Okay. So it's going to be unchecked, unpin. So let's go back here. Let's see something. Essentially, let's break this down to our. Let's go 90 days on the market. Okay. Because we know there's a shift in the market, right? From last year to this year, right? We've seen that. Back to the map. Okay. Back to the address. There it is, right? Okay, so here's another one here. Okay, I'm Reeves. Okay, now this one's bigger than our property, 1888. That's a nice, awesome name works. Okay. So compare right here. That's the map. There's another one right there. Wardy. See the market as well. So okay. Not that many pictures, but again, buy it. you get our active ones? So let's see what's coming soon. Coming soon, okay, coming soon. Okay, so this house shows really nice. So again, see, at a property is coming soon at 8:30. It shows really well. Imagine if we price our home at 8:58, we went way overboard. So now this one can be easily can help us. And to ourselves, look, we cannot price home at that much because this house shows really well, really nice, and it's selling for less. So that's that. Okay, so there you go. Next to the map, back to results, back to agent one line display, and then use Eddie's nice little trick. Thank you, Eddie, for that. Refine, and then narrow. And there it is. We got coming soon, and two actives, and 3 solds right there. Go back to your actions, go back to print, go back to quick CMA, print PDF, and let's see what the numbers have to say this time now. Okay. So now we got, let's go back to our minimum, right? That's 410, 410, 49 times 1744. And that's now at 715. And I think that's gonna make more sense to us now, I believe. 715, 894. The average home, 67 times 1744. That's 815. And so pretty much I'm in between 815 to 715, right? Which is the minimum and the average based on the square feet right there. Okay, so now coming soon shows really well at 8:30, right? We know that. And now the actives one are 789 and 799. That show kind of clean here and there. So now our job is to what? To determine how much can we suggest a price to sell the property for. Again, we cannot go above 830, and we're gonna keep it between the 750s and 775, or 715 at the minimum. Who wants to throw a number?
I would say, I would tell the buyer, let's go in at 750 and see what kind of, try to get as many eyeballs onto the property as much as possible.
So Mike, you're saying you will list the property at 750, Mike?
Yeah,
So list the property at 750. Okay. Anybody else?
749.9. No, I'm just kidding. Mike's right. No, I like Mike's idea. That's a good one.
Okay.
It's
The original
proven.
price
They have
is-
2 properties that sold at 750.
Anybody else have a different opinion?
So was that the final price? That 750 is what they sold for? That was the final price?
Well, this is what homes are selling for in the area. Brenda.
What's that? Okay,
This- based
so
on the
I
price
would say maybe like 740.
740, make it more attractive.
Start a war, yeah.
Okay,
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
that's fine. It's okay. Anybody else? Any other price?
see, the problem is my gut feeling is I believe that house won't sell for less than 800,000, just knowing the area.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it won't, Mike. It won't.
Yeah.
'Cause again, the house, the way it looks in the picture, right? Again, yeah, it is a nice cul-de-sac, nice neighborhood. But from the outside, it looks like it needs work. And based on the old pictures as well, right? So anybody else has a suggested price? Brenda, Amanda? Anybody else? Ethan? Carlos, JJ? Ethan says 750 and 760. Okay. Anybody else? Freddie, Alfredo, Anna, Martha. Oh, Martha's there. Okay. Now I'll give you my price. Okay. I will drop the price from 750, right? At least 2% lower. Again, just like Brent said, to create a bidding war.
You said 3% lower?
So what is that? That's too low right there. So 750. So we're talking about 725.
727,
727. Yeah,
500.
that's my price.
727, 500 is your price?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's my price. Why is that? Because of what I'm seeing here, right? Yeah. Again, Mike. Again, don't get me wrong, right? All your prices are correct and you're good based on your real estate practice. My practice, I like to create a bidding war, right? I start low, and things start to heat up, to go up. Instead of getting one offer, I like to get multiple offers, right? So I'll go 727, 500 based on what I have seen so far, right? Now, me personally, I like to use price ranges. There's the MLS gives you a price, to put a price range. Please don't do that. Again, don't, because if you put a price range between 727, 500 to 750, buyers only see the lowest number. So it is. So keep that in mind. All right, so we got that squared away. Now let's do our CMA. Okay, Martha's saying, I understand creating a bidding war, but what if you only get an offer for this price? Martha, yes, it's a possibility that you might only get one offer, right? Then that's it. At least you sold the property for 729, 727. So it's better to sell it and not to sell it, right? So go back to our results. And then from here, we want to go to CMA. And today we're going to do a classic CMA. Okay. Classic CMA. And then I'm going to create a new client. It's going to be Sally. Seller. Sally. Email. Save. Okay. Save it. Now, for you guys who have never been to CMA pages, okay, I'm going to give you a time to please take a picture of my pages that I have selected. Please take a picture of it. Yeah, I'll zoom in for you guys. And this is what I use for my CMA report. So take a picture of it, Photoshop it.
Hey, Freddie,
Yes, Mr. Ruben.
quick question. For you, what's better, the one that you are making right now or the CMA, the Cal CMA?
Well, there's two variants, Mr. Ruben. Depends on your seller, right? When I do my cloud CMA, is when I really want to do a nice presentation with my iPad. I take it and I swipe the iPad and the pictures and everything else, right? But if let's say if it's a seller who's not really sophisticated or into technology, then I do a regular CMA. So, if you want to give a good impression, use cloud CMA.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, again, it's by choice. Again, the classic CMA or the cloud CMA. Again, next time we'll do a cloud CMA to show you guys how to do it. But again, this is just a basic right now for the practice of this exercise. So can I move forward? We got it covered? All right. And to select every single pages from here, just come here to your left side and select. Okay. All right. From here, we go to subject. Okay. And then we want to search for the property, right? Search by tax records. Right there. The address 83. What's the address? 8232. There. Results, yes. There. Select it. There. And now it's gonna automatically actually fill in the blanks and the details. Street number, the address, the name, street, city, zip code, bathrooms, bedrooms, year built, conventional, parking available. I think it's only one parking right there. Actually one. Okay. Square feet, living is 1744. Okay. Okay, so we get that out of the way. Now our picture. Remember our picture we took from the Google Maps or your phone? Browse it, look for it, find it, and add it. Browse, and there it is. There you go, right there. Okay.
Freddie, are you gonna leave it as a 4 and 2 or 3 and 3?
4-2, brother, from tax records. I'm going based on tax records. Okay, then locate a property right there. That's fine. Okay, good, done. And then we go to cover. And keep in mind, why do you have a different address? Because in this case, sometimes yes, they're absentee owners, right? Or they could live there. So you could choose whatever address you want to pick and select. Right now, I'm going to do the same address for your CMA. And you have an make sure to upload your information right here. You go come here and edit. Okay. Go overwrite it if you want to. Make some changes. Okay, if you're okay with it, go to your picture as well. Once you don't hit save. And go back to CMA. Comparables. And here you are. Leave it alone. Please do not select anything. Just leave it alone. Go back to the map. And here you are. Your subject property. Red is closed. Pinkish is coming soon. And green ones are what? Actives. And now your pricing. Your pricing recommendations. So now based on the count, it's 750, 782. Okay, medium, average, and high, right? And we're gonna select 727. Yes. Finish. And now save it right here. Go to it, save right there. And then view your CMA. There it is, your CMA. Okay. Scroll down, you get a 3-column comparables right there, subject. And these are coming soon, actives. This date. Okay. Square feet right there, lot size. Your built. The other ones. Actives close. 750, 750. Another one. So this is 725 from 750. And then 699 to 775. Here's the average of comparables listings right there. The average per square feet is in the market, the average and total. The price graph, those are actives. Entities that are active in closed price in pink or red. The CMA layout, here's the value right there. And then your pricing recommendation, 727, 900 right there. And of course, it now gives some pointers, tips for a positive showing right there. This is for sellers, of course, what it takes to show. Aiming versus timing. We all know that on the first 3 weeks, homes are very hot. The activity is pretty high. And then eventually starts to diminish or starts to slow down. The pitfalls of overpricing. You're going to be in the middle. Otherwise, you'd be so many months in the market. We don't want that. And then, of course, your summary of comparable listings right there. All right, so this is your CMA. Now let's do our net sheet. How do we do a net sheet? Well, we go to title. Go to title. Contact your title rep. If you're in Downey, use Ms. Christy Rye. If you're in Southgate, use Sonia Apodaca from Orange Coast Title, unless you have someone else they use for title. Log in. From here, we're gonna go to Net Advantage right there. And we'll do a quick, a net sheet right there. Right here, quick net sheet right here. A quick net sheet from seller. There. And first we'll get our name, Sally. Seller. Sales price, 727,900. And most likely they don't owe nothing on the mortgage. Zip code there. Continue. Open report. Okay, so now it gives you, so by default, it's already 6%. The commission, right? Always charge 6%. Okay, by default. Okay, so sales price right there, 3 and 3. Okay, and it has all the fees right there. Now, if you wanna tweak it, make some changes, of course you can. Okay, go to transaction information right there. Anything else you wanna make some changes to? Is there an HOA? Maybe they do have a mortgage after all. Go here and change it. Calculate, okay. And now you see the actual county tax, $10,000 right there. It's up automatically. Escrow fees. Okay, now how do we calculate escrow fees? Now keep on escrow fees. Take note. Okay, give you an idea more or less. Escrows will charge you between $2 and $2.50 per thousands, plus an additional $200 more on top of that. So let's take, for example, let's say our escrow company will charge us $2.25. Okay, so get your calculator. $2.25 times how many thousands do we have? Well, it's gonna be what? 727 thousands, right? Times 727, and that's gonna give us 1,635.75. Yes. Again, how many thousands do we have? 727 thousands right there, right? So 727 times $2.25. It's going to give us 1,635.75 plus an additional 250, 100, right? And that should be $1,885.75. So this is a little bit too high. I'll bring it down. There, okay.
Freddie, I missed something. Okay, so when you got the 1635, 750 from multiplying the 225 times the 737,
727.
I mean 727.
Yes.
The 727 or 727 900.
No, just 727. Just the thousands. The first
Oh,
number.
by thousands. Okay, right. Okay. Oh, that's what I messed up. Okay.
So again, 727 thousands, right? Times 2.2. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2.25. And it's 1635.
Brenda had a question.
Yeah, so 1635, right?
Oh, Brenda Orenia, I'm sorry.
Oh, the other brand. Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. So Brenda
okay.
from Southgate. I'm sorry. So
Where did you get the 225 from?
okay, so the 225 Brenda from Southgate. We gotta be or I don't know. I'm sorry. That's the average. What escrows will charge more or less in today's market right now, Brenda. So it's between $2 and $2.50, depending on the escrow company you work with.
Per thousand.
Per thousands.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll get the 2.25. Again, I'm just random in between, right? So I'm doing the $2.25 times the thousands, which is 727 thousands. Great question. Great question. Anything else?
Yeah. Okay, and then you got 1635.75 when you multiply that,
And
right?
an additional 250. An additional,
Oh, plus another. Oh,
an additional $250. Because they
oh, that's right. Okay.
yes.
Let me add that.
And again, all these fees are come from escrow. So again, you can always contact your escrow officer. Again, Stacy in Southgate, Eva in Downey, or whoever you use for your escrow company. Okay. Here. So
So Freddie, do we have to do this or do the escrow company do all this?
now, if you want to get better numbers, Naomi, yes.
Uh-huh.
You can always contact your escrow officer.
Uh-huh.
You can contact Stacy in Southgate and have her
Okay.
give you a net sheet, a seller's net sheet, and she give
Okay.
you again the accurate numbers from title, from her fees, and anything else that you might need as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so she give me the net sheet.
Yes.
I come up with the numbers. I've got to be the one to
No,
multiply
again,
add all that.
your job, Naomi, just let her know how much you want to set a price for the house for, right? Your asking price. How much do they owe if they have a mortgage?
Okay.
And that's the commission. That's it. So again, two things: the sales price, how much do they owe on their mortgage,
Uh,
and the commission, 6%. That's it. And she'll give you a net sheet.
okay. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Brady, do you ever mess with the city transfer tax?
I do not, because they do vary. I know they vary depending on the cities, right?
Yeah.
But I know against Santa Monica, some other cities have a higher tax bracket, right? But again, just leave it standard. Unless you want to go to Stacy's or Eva, then they'll give you the correct dollar amount when it comes to that.
So just leave it at 0.
Well, right now you have it at 1.10, right?
No, it's county, city transfer tax.
Oh, well, you could leave it at 0, right? Or you could now if you know the city, right? The actual city itself, and you know how much it is, then yeah, modify it, right? Change it. I know some are 440, right? Which is 440? Santa Monica or LA?
Santa Monica, I think.
Yeah, right. Santa Monica. Yeah, so yeah, it varies.
I don't know what Downey's is.
Yeah. And Ethan's asking 2 times what? Times 1,000, times 1,000, Ethan. Times the first, right here, times the thousands, 727. So whatever thousands it is, just get the first 2 numbers right here.
Or you can round it up, 728.
Okay, so that's that. So now hit continue. Okay, and you want to add your TC right there. Now we call it what? Document compliance fee, right?
I thought it was documented. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, compliance.
Documentation compliance fee.
Oh, compliance fee, that's an added term. Okay.
Yeah. So you have, you know, Brenda, I believe you use, Jenny, right, Jenny?
Prefer to get rid of that
Yeah.
HOA statement.
Yes, hold on. And there it is. So now I'll give you a, and here it is. Okay, so the seller most likely will be netting close to 680, give and take, after commissions, after paid and everything off.
Oh, you on the escrow fee, it said split between buyer and seller.
Right. Oh, oops, go back. Go back, back, back. Section right there. And let's change this right here, paid by the seller.
And right, on additional costs. Let me ask you a question. Do you get rid of where it says HOA statement?
Right here? Oh, yes, that's what, yes, please, yeah. Thank you, Eddie. I missed that. There you go. Now, continue, right? So 680, about 680 give and take, right? So now you're done with that, right? You want to actually convert to PDF. Save and close, and that's it.
How do you determine title insurance according to Arcelia? Arcelia, I'm sorry.
What's that? She has a question?
She has a question, yeah. How do you determine title insurance?
Oh, how do you determine? That is based on the actual dollar amount that it sells for, Arcelia. So back in our days, I don't know if Title still does this, but they will give us a little handbook, right? So based on the actual sales price, the insurance actually is based on that, and the actual sales price. So it does changes at a higher price to a lower price. So it is a formula they use, not me. Anything else before we move forward? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
sorry. So that was an estimated net
Right.
sheet because you didn't have the amount that they owed on the property in there, right?
Yeah. So we'll go back to history.
Okay.
So this is the actual net sheet, yes. Okay.
Okay.
So now so far we have the listing, okay, the listing contract, right? The CMA, the net sheet. And of course don't forget our plan of action, right? Now, what is a plan of action for? That plan of action is to help you keep your confidence to charge 6%. Because me, myself, okay, I have 23 points that I'm gonna do, Mr. Seller, to get your home sold. And when they try to bargain to reduce your commission from 6 to 5 to 4, right? Okay, fine. Which ones would you like to remove from these 23 points? So I can charge you less. Ruben? Hey there, Ruben?
I'm here. Yeah, no idea.
So tell me, Ruben, you want me to reduce my commission to 4% or 5%, right? Which ones out of these 23 would you like me to remove?
Which tree? I don't see anything.
So it's fair to charge 6%? Are you okay with that? Because I'm gonna do all this and more.
I'm sorry, I can't understand what you're saying.
So the question is, Ruben,
You show them your plan of action, Freddie.
oh,
Share it. Do you have it handy?
Yeah, because it's blank. I don't see anything at all.
you don't see it?
No, it's blank.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I apologize.
So I was kind of confused what he's talking
okay.
about.
I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, there you go. There you go. I see it.
Listing plan of action.
Here you go. So this is my listing plan of action. So when a seller comes to you, Ruben, and demands for you to reduce your commission from 6% to 5% or even 4%, your plan of action is going to help you, right, to eliminate that question or even the hurdle, right? In case they do ask you, okay, Mr. Seller, so which ones out of these 23 points would you like me to remove to lower my commission? So now I'm asking you, Ruben, Which one would you like to get removed?
None. I want them all.
You want them all, right?
Yes, sir.
Why is that, Ruben?
Because I need all the best service from
Right.
you.
So for the best
But
service,
you better provide all that information. If not, I go to Century 21.
so with this, again, now you could build your confidence to keep your 6%, Ruben. Dice Carlos,
Can you send it to us?
I can hear you.
Oh, Carlos, say if you want to send this information over to us.
Yes, I am. I am. Of course I am. I'm gonna see it says this plan of action, okay? And again, you guys can change it and tweak it and make some changes to it. But again, this is how I always get my sellers to pay me 6%. Because they cannot, well, take away 7 or 16. No,
There's a full package, right?
you want the full package, right? Yeah, you want everything, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Okay, so this is your plan of action, part of your releasing package, right? And then the last one, okay, Eddie's gonna take over. He show us how to do the flyer, your marketing materials. Eddie?
All right, everybody. So you would log into your BHSS Resource Center. All right. It's this one right here. So anybody sees Resource Center, you click on Marketing Resource. Okay, that's going to take you to this page. If you have it listed, as long as it hasn't closed, you can just market a property and it's going to give you an option to select your property. If you don't, you want to market somebody else's property, it's fine. You can do that. You can just have to input all the information. So you have options already available to you. So you can see right here, you have just listed, and then you have different types. So if you guys want to do postcards, you guys want to do an e-card, door hanger, they have different options for you guys to do. Social media campaign, if you want to put it on Instagram, whatever the case may be. For this instance, we're going to go ahead and do social media. And as you can see, it drops down to different ones. So you could pick the one you want, just, you know, browse and see what you like. Just for this particular one, we're going to do this one. See, gives you an idea of what it looks like. If you already have the pictures, input it into the MLS, and please make sure if you want to take advantage of it where it's going to input all your information, your BHSSCAprops.com has to be linked to your BHSS resource. If you're not sure, you need to talk to your admin and find out if that's the case, especially if you've had listings and never taken advantage of this or never even seen it. This also helps you out with AdWorks, because remember, we get 7 days free advertising through AdWorks. You never take advantage of it, but AdWorks works. You know, I see it when I'm on Facebook, and you know, I'll see somebody else's listing from a different company, and I think that's pretty cool. Again, so you can see the details on it. You can start a campaign, it'll pop up. You guys can see the screen, right? Yes. Hello.
Yes, yeah, we can see it.
Okay. So, sorry. Let me get this out the way. You can get started right here where it says get started. And then we can title it. We're just going to title it Bernache. Hit continue. Now I'm on Freddie's, BHS resource. So this is going to always look. Obviously, you can change this picture if that was not the picture that you wanted. You can even change the font. Again, for this instance, we're going to leave it alone now. If you had it, you can choose a listing right here on the top right-hand corner, choose a listing. If Freddie had a listing, it would pop up right here, right in this area. But right now, Freddie does not have a listing. So let's encourage Freddie to get some listings so we could have done it the easy way. So once you get this information, you can change all this, guys, just simply by clicking on it. Font's already selected for you. All you got to do is just click on it. And you can either highlight it or whatnot. What was it, 8232?
Yeah. Yes, it was 8. Bernache. That's simple.
That simple. You know, you already have all the information. Of course, obviously, at this point, you once you've gotten the listing, you can change it to MLS ID you want. Here's the price that you have it for. I believe we agreed to 727,900, right, Freddie?
Sir.
727,900. What I love about it is that once you finish this part, you can go ahead and preview it. Give it a second. This is the way it's going to share. It's going to pop up Freddie's information. As you can see, he has all this information already inputted in BHS's resource. You don't have to do anything. You can share it on LinkedIn, Facebook, and on Twitter. So this is the way it's going to pop up. And again, you can play on Facebook. Now, I know people say, well, what about Instagram? You can link your Instagram account to your Facebook, and then you can share from your Facebook to your Instagram. And then you can have that set up that quickly. That's it. You're done. This takes minutes, guys. Or, and in my case, what was it? Almost less than a minute. Very simple and very professional looking. You know, it's got the coloring, the branding. It's got all your information. All I had to do was change this. And again, if you had your listing, all you had to do was click on it, and this automatically gets populated. So if you wanted to look very, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, finish. I'm sorry. Finish off. I apologize.
Yeah. So if you wanted it to look very professional, that's it. That's all you got to do. If Freddie had this linked to his Facebook, all you have to do is click on there, log in, you're good to go. Now, if he was already logged in, it would have saved it, and then it automatically popped up a post and done it there. The nice thing about BHS resource that you can link your business page to it. So if it tells you which page you want to use, you can use your personal or your business. I always suggest you do business page, because once you do your personal, where you're going to the quinceañeras or weddings or backyard barbecues where you're getting drunk with your friends, it doesn't look very professional. So try separating that from your business page. You know, makes it very easy. And again, if you ever want to do like just straight social media resource, you can go to social media, but the marketing resource is where you're going to get your flyers from. I know I went pretty fast, but anybody else have any questions on that?
No, I want to ask you how to create a flyer. Same way or what?
Same way. You're just going to choose flyer instead of that way. If you do it on BHS resource, unless you want to do it on Canva and do your own flyers, that would be my suggestion. It's the easy way. And it's actually, again, it looks very professional when you do it on marketing resource. You don't have to think too much about it. It looks very nice. Again, like Freddie said, if you wanted to do a flyer, you unclick over here where it says social media, you select flyer, and it's going to pop up all the flyers. Again, there's the just solds. And then if you want to hit a topic, you could change it. There's marketing campaigns. There's a listing right here. Look, just click on listing. And it's going to pop up the just listed, like right here. So you can preview it just by clicking on the arrow, it'll expand it. And then you can see it just listed. As you can see, very beautiful, very professional. If your photos, or if you just got that listed, you have an MLS and it's linked to your BHHSCAprops.com. If you guys have never been there, here, let me go ahead and jump on there so you guys can see it. Props.com. Okay, I don't know if anybody has been on this page, but this is where you got to make sure that you link. So it's BHHS. This is the company website, guys and gals. This is the company website. You got to make sure that all your information is linked to your BHHS resource. If not, it won't. See, Freddie already has this information set up, so he can go on it. Now he's an admin, so his is going to look a little bit different from yours, but Freddie can look at his own profile. So whenever he can look in here. This right here has to match what your BHSS resource has information right there. So that's not matching your BHSS resource associate ID number, and it's never going to link over. You're never going to be able to use the AdWorks. Very important for you guys to double check your associate ID in this web page and make sure it matches your BHSS resource. Okay, that's simple. Any other questions with that, Freddie?
No, good. Awesome.
Good, right? Very simple, isn't it? You know, and I noticed a lot of people don't use it. I don't know why. You know, I think it's probably one of the best things that we have available to us. It's free. So I think we should use it.
Take advantage of it.
Yeah, take advantage. So, I mean, again, just click on marketing resource and then you can do it. You can market yourself if you don't have a listing, people. If you don't have a listing, you can market yourself. You can go into special marketing. There's a lot of other things you could do. As you can see, special marketing has seniors, military, multicultural. So there's a lot of information out there that you can use to go ahead and market yourself or your properties.
And Rafa was asking, I want to learn how to do a business page on my Facebook, and he doesn't have access to the resource center.
Okay, so Rafa needs to get access to the resource center.
Yeah.
But you can create the page, the Facebook page before that. Though.
No, not for the resource center, but for the office.
For the the company website, you don't have access to the CA props.
Yes.
Okay, you can have talk to your admin. More than likely, when you first got hired in, they did have it. You just have never logged in. They can resend you an email that it's like the welcoming email. Then you can reset your password, get in there, make sure you start uploading all your data, your pictures, your phone numbers, emails, Facebook pages, anything that you have of that sort. Good, Rafa? All right.
Good. And final, the listing.
What was that?
The listing.
The listing.
Yeah, the listing contract.
Oh, car forms.
Yes.
You want me to do it? I thought you were gonna do it. Hijo de Freddy.
You did?
Yeah, hold on.
Good job. You're there, man.
Car.org. Realtor transaction. Freddie's gonna access zip forms. He's already signed up as Monito.
Bonito. Can I go without it, man?
All right. See, Freddie has it set up really quick where if he wants to hit new, we can apply a template as soon as we do it. So we're gonna hit new listing. Come on.
You get a shirt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It happens. See? It happens. It happens.
Okay. Now you guys can see it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we hit new listing. And again, it's 8232.
Yes, sir.
Brunage. When you start typing, it's going to pop up.
Yes.
Click on it. Now residential, active. Now we're going to use Freddie's templates. Freddie has it already set up. Personal BHSS residential listing. We hit save. You can add an image. Freddie, I don't have your image that you captured, so we're going to pretend that I clicked on add image, found the picture, put it in there, hit open, and it would automatically populate the image that Freddie took right to this spot. We hit save. Now it's gonna put all the documents that Freddie had in his template, which if you don't remember the templates, we have it on YouTube on his template classes, how to create it. And it would have put everything that we had into it as far as Freddie Gamboa's information right over here, all the things. So we're gonna go to documents right here. So again, go to documents. And since we use Freddie's template, as you guys can see, everything's already in there. Everything. So all we have to do now is just go to his RLA, residential listing agreement. Hit full screen so we could get a better look at it since my eyes are not as good as it used to be. And there you go. Sally Seller. Get rid of the second one because it's only Sally on title. Obviously, if she had more people, you do it. But see how nice and fast this is. Freddie's Berkshire Hathaway California Properties is already up there. Has DRE number, license number, Freddie's license number, Freddie Gamboa. Keep scrolling down. It's already going to be set up for him. Again, everything already set up. WFA. Then we get to the resident listing, date prepared, just hit enter, put today's date. So now we have Sally Seller, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. So then we're going to select the listing period. Let's say if we're going to start the listing today, and Freddie always taught me to go 6 months out. So you got April, May, June, July, August, September.
September.
So we always go to the end of the month. Instead of picking September 8th, we'll just go to September 30th. Again, make sure that everything is filled out properly. I don't know why that always forgets that part, but Los Angeles County.
Do not abbreviate counties.
Yes, exactly. Do not abbreviate county. The parcel number, you would have found it on the tax ID. When we found it there, we'll leave it like if we typed it in. So it'll be, you know, whatever, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Obviously, if it's not a manufactured home, you don't check there. And if it's not part of a probate, conservatorship, guardianship, or receivership, you do not check there. Then we agreed to 727,900. Well, we didn't agree. This is what we're going for. 727,900. It automatically does the wording for you, so you don't have to figure that out. Any additional listing terms that you have here. And Freddie always has it defaulted to 6%. Now, anybody here with Career Compass, you know that you actually asked for 7% and then use the 7% technique. It's already populated for 180 days after the end of the listing period in case you are into a transaction.
Don't forget the little check mark on 7%.
Sorry, 7%. Freddie already has his transaction coordinator fee, but I think you had it different on the other one. You had it at what, 450?
450.
Yeah, so that can easily be changed, and you can update your templates as you go.
And change the word as well, Eddie. You gotta change the template.
Oh yeah, you have transaction. Oh, see, Freddie, you have an old one.
I gotta update it.
Yeah.
Documentation.
Documentation, compliance fees. All right. And then if they obviously if they had any like solar power alarm systems, stuff like this, is your opportunity to check them off. Items excluded or included. We are in the CRMLS. Again, Freddie has this already set up in his template. So this makes it very quick to just go through it. If you have to update or change anything, you're all set right there. What was that? Oh, I'm sorry. And that's it. Freddie already has all information. Now you're going to go ahead and add in the 8232 here, their city, state, zip code, phone numbers, but you're good to go. The nice thing about it is when you filled it in here, and if you have any other forms that you are going to fill out, for instance, you're going to click on my forms right here, right here on the top. Lately, who was that? The gentleman who did the law class. I keep on forgetting his name.
Which class?
The law contract class that we had recently in corporate.
Name.
Vincent? No, what's his last name? I can't remember anyways. Swanson. He told us to make sure that we do the market conditions advisory that we added in with our package. You're going to get it signed from the get-go, but Freddie likes to get all of them signed. And as you can see, since on this transaction, we've already put it in the name, Sally Seller is going to automatically pop up on the other transactions. So at this point, you're good to go. Again, depending if you're going to do all the forms, you make sure you check them all that they're the ones that you're going to use. But easy as that, you just hit back to, I know I hate when it does that. There it goes, hit back. Then you're just going to go ahead and start selecting the ones that you want to use. Again, Freddie likes to use all of them. Sorry.
Now, keep in mind, if you know for sure that this list you're taking is going to be pretty much given to you, again, take all of your disclosures at once.
Yeah, so he has all his disclosures. I know a lot of except for the cancellation of listing, obviously. Make sure, obviously, if it's not before 1978, that you don't include the FLT, although that one's not used anymore.
LPD.
Yeah. Mold disclosure waiver, 1950 earthquake. Yeah, so it's all set up there. Again, then you just print it all. Freddie, so do you always take all the disclosures and everything, or you select just a few?
I take it when I know for sure that that list is gonna be.
It's a done deal.
It's a deal. It's done.
So
right.
when you don't, what do you take?
I just take the listing contract. That's it.
That's it, just a listing contract. So,
So-
easy as that. Just print it out.
So what I would do is, okay, let's say for example, like I'm gonna interview the seller, right? Or they're gonna interview me, right? With multiple brokers out there. Then
Yeah.
I'll prepare my listing package, which is my listing package. It concludes of the listing contract, right? My CMA, my net sheet, my flyers, and my plan of action, pretty much.
Yeah.
So 5 things: listing contract, CMA, net sheet, flyer, and plan of action,
So your flyer is your marketing plan, pretty much, right?
pretty much. And then
Or your marketing materials.
Exactly.
And then Ethan mentioned that you like a 6-1, possibly if you have referrals or letters of recommendation.
recommendations, yeah, as well. Like a little bio or resume about yourself, that can help.
Yeah. So that's it.
That's it, folks. Any questions?
Listing contract, CMA,
Net sheet,
net sheet, plan of action.
plan of action, huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Marketing materials, huh?
I just wanted to add on the resource center in the shop, where it says shop, you can get things. I purchased some things to help make my, when I get my listing, I'll have to some things to help make it more presentable, like the little covers. When you have all that together, the little covers, and got some little plastic little sheets to slide them in. So it makes it just makes it look neater when you're presenting it, at least I think. So also on the resource center, they have like nice little things to help your presentation look more professional instead of just walking there with like a bunch of papers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So Brenda asked, what was your YouTube? Brenda Southgate asked, what was your YouTube? So you just type in Freddie Gamboa, you can start seeing them right here. You click on it. And if you want to see, obviously more videos by Freddie, they're all right here on this YouTube. You guys can see this page, right?
Yes.
Okay. And today's class obviously will be added, and you'll see it after today, right, on this page. Again, just type in Freddie Gamboa or the type of stuff that we're doing, and you're all set.
That's it, folks. We're good. Awesome. Any other questions before we let you guys go?
Okay, so I think Aricelia put, can you tell us all the forms necessary to add to the contract? That's a lot of forms.
Which forms?
She asked, can you tell us all the forms necessary to add to the contract? I'm thinking she's talking about to the listing contract.
Yeah, well, again, if you can, again, that is in contract.
Oh, get the checklist from SkySlope. Checklist from SkySlope, guys.
Yeah.
Or Freddie has them in the checklist. Where do you have them, Freddie, in your public,
Here, let me
the comment folder?
let me show you guys. For SkySlope?
No, I mean, I know you have it on SkySlope, but let's say if they don't have a transaction, they won't be able to see it.
Oh, they should be in the comment folder.
Comment folder, right?
Yeah, they should be there. If not, let me know. We'll
Okay.
get them there. Yes. All right. Well, awesome. Thank you for your time. Appreciate all of you guys and taking the time to learn again and to continue learning. Because again, this business is for all of us. There's enough business to go around. So let's go now and hit some doors, make some phone calls, send some postcards, mailers, and start taking those listings. And be strong. Have self-confidence within yourself. 6% or Perry Compass go 7%, even better, more, right? So with all that being said, we're done. Take care.
Last question from Rafa. How much do mailers, I'm guessing he's asking how much do mailers cost?
Well, it depends how many you want to send out, right? Plus
Yeah.
postage. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Now, keep in mind next Tuesday, we're not having on training. Eddie and I will be in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. We go to the Kentucky Derby. Some horses. Nice. No, we'll be at the Ash convention. for Brookshire Hathaway Home Services. We'll be there next week. And also, there will be no office meeting in Southgate.
Correct.
Downey, we have our meetings tomorrow. So in Downey, you do have tomorrow meetings. But Southgate for next week, no office meeting for next Wednesday, or no trains again next Tuesday. So
Yeah. There
That's
won't be
it.
any training on Monday either. Oh, and if everybody has a BHSS email. Make sure you update your password, because if not, you won't be receiving any emails. Those of you in Southgate, I sent you guys a reminder about that. So make sure you update your passwords. In that email I sent you, I put the criteria for your new password is in there. Make sure you update your passwords. If not, you won't be receiving any emails for a little bit.
and I'll be sending out the plan of action to you guys. So Eddie, I'll forward it to you. You just email blast it to the office, and
Sounds
same
good.
with Tiffany here in the office. You guys should have it within a couple of minutes. But yeah. Okay. All right,
All right,
guys.
guys.
Thank you for your time. Take care. God bless you. Have fun. Be safe. Adios.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Freddie. Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you.
Anytime. You got it.
Thank you, guys.